We are back with another exciting episode in the marquee booth of Who's That Pizza Expo.
We would have a very obvious name here. So.
Yeah. We are with Chef Lee Hunzinger, Cane Rosso, and what's Zoli's? Zoli's Italian.
New York style, and Thunderbird pies coming soon. About 2 weeks.
Literally, the first question I wanted to ask you was to talk to you about Thunderbird pies. So you guys, COVID hits. You don't have to look down there. You look at us. Kidding.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Yeah,
playing with you.
how it works.
COVID hits, and you guys adapt pretty quick because the restaurants are shut down, right? And you guys go to Thunderbird Pies, which was this is our delivery, carry out, ghost kitchen, and gorgeous pizza.
We ordered a couple of pans to R&D, and as soon as we got them and we started playing around, we were ordering pans just to start the deal because the pizza, I knew what I wanted to do and what Jay Jarrier kind of wanted, and what we had it dialed in pretty quickly and launched it within probably a month after.
That was going to be my question. Like, how quick does that process happen? So within a month, Thunderbird Pies is up and running. Dallas, Texas is going crazy over. You got to get a Thunderbird pie.
So it's a virtual brand, right?
So we
there's no brick and mortar.
Well, it was actually
until now
executed out of Zoli's. So we had a separate menu, right? Different new boxes we ordered. Simple menu with about 10 pizzas on it, and we just sold 60 a day in the beginning, and we were selling out in 25
selling
minutes.
out like that.
We were still making pies, obviously, for the next hour, but within 25 minutes, we were selling them through either online or through a third-party service like that, and in the middle of the day, as to not interrupt the dinner service too, we didn't know what to expect. But big response.
It blew up.
They loved it. Yeah. So quickly. And Jay was searching for
totally different from Cane Rosso, from the Neapolitan style, and Zoli's is New York style. Yes. How did you already understand the Detroit style that you're doing, or how did that happen?
I did a little research into it, and just I wanted, with anything, give respect to Detroit and that style of pizza, and I wanted to do it the right way.
Yeah.
And Jay and the chef back, they're firm believers of the same. We didn't want to put a quality ingredient. We didn't want to just put something together. And so we ordered the proper pans and right cheese. Where we got a nice cheese blend, and the pies are great.
Yeah,
they're in a humble way. I enjoy eating them. It actually is an ancestor. It's a derivative of. It started as a Sicilian pizza. The original recipe came from Buddy's in Detroit. They were the first
Detroiter here. So I grew up eating it.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. And the dough recipe was Connie's grandmother's Sicilian grandmother recipe. It was Buddy's wife, and so when I heard that, it was a dough. So I said, okay.
Yeah.
I knew my dough recipe wanted to be something like our Sicilian dough.
Yeah.
It's not as thick per se as our Sicilian, but that's
you get announced as a world pizza champion just as kind of COVID hits and things shut down. Had to be kind of a letdown, you and Melissa Rickman at the same time.
Yes.
So is it cool to be here like a year later and wearing this and like part of the team?
Still
is it cool?
Surreal feeling.
Yeah.
COVID happened, and although I know a lot of the guys on the team, I haven't got to hang out with these guys and get to know them, and I'm huge fans. Part of my deal before people know who I am or I met you is like I was following all these guys, and they were idols of mine, and they still are. Industry leaders, guys, people that are leading by example. And seriously, just something I really was a goal of mine. How do I get on that team? Just a tremendous honor.
Yeah.
It really is. Even though COVID hit, I just so grateful that I'm on the team.
Right.
I figured my time would come whenever.
Well, it gets announced, and then I'm like, I know that guy. We're friends on Facebook, and we started messaging back and forth. It's weird sometimes to say this like grown ass man to grown ass man, but like I was proud of you. Like, and I never even met him until yesterday. I'm like, I'm so proud of that guy, and it's a cool feeling because I think people talk about the pizza community, and Mike Bausch said a cool thing about us at Perfect Crust is that we sell from within the community. We don't sell to the industry, and I took that as a huge compliment because like you guys are our friends, man. I'm proud of you, and I'm excited for you. You know, I see some of these guys winning and competing and winning first and second, third place. I'm like, that's my boy. Like, you know, that stuff's cool. I love it. You know, so I'm excited for it. I'm excited to have dinner with you
what
tonight.
You're saying is you want to be elected to the cheerleader division of the world.
Well, honorary member.
I've made my own T-shirt, honorary world pizza champion. I interviewed Tony Gemignani and I said, hey, by the way, check out my shirt, honorary world pizza champion. He's like, that ain't real. I'm like, no, it's not real, but still. So what's next for you guys? You're going to open a brick and mortar Thunderbird Pies?
Thunderbird Pies is on the horizon. With the challenges that are facing the pizza industry or just any restaurant industry in general, this will be a tough opening for us, you know, but we're ready for it. You know,
are there any restrictions in Dallas right now?
Just the mask came back, you know, and it's a daily. I mean, we wait and see how these things play out and try to be able to pivot however it goes.
When does it open?
Hopefully a couple of weeks.
Okay.
You know, like basically when I get home from here is we're going to start training people next Monday and hopefully get people up to speed. I mean, possibly open the weekend coming up too.
Wow.
And I plan on being there every day, and that's what I do.
Was this an existing Cane Rosso location or anything, or was
So it wasn't. It's actually directly next door to Cane Rosso.
Really?
I mean, the next door, it's the same building, which is really cool. So we're excited for that too. And you know, some people were like, well, you're going to put a pizzeria next to a pizzeria, and the only thing that's similar.
Starbucks will do it.
The only thing that's similar is they're both called pizza. They're completely different. It's almost like our Zoli's. It's different flour, sauce, cheese, the oven, everything is different. And we're excited to have them so close together. It's a great location near downtown called White Rock Lake. So we have a lot of traffic in the Cane Rosso where it is. And,
that's cool.
Looking forward to it.
How are you marketing this virtual brand? Like, how did you get the word out that made it so explosive?
Through social media. So we have a pretty strong social media presence in DFW. Jeff Amador, our chief marketing officer, is also our social media maven. I learned that word from him, and it's an inside joke. If he sees this video, he said it one day, and I said, I like that word. But he's just he's real man of few words, but you put him behind that keyboard and he's quick, he's witty, his jokes are great. So I mean, that's our deal. We don't pay for advertising. The company never did, never will. Strong social media presence, and so a lot of that was done through social media.
I'm friends with Jay on Facebook. I've never met him, but one of the things that's funny to me from a social media standpoint, there was this guy Tim who did a bad review, and they blew up Tim, and they made freaking Tim Don't Be a Tim T-shirts or whatever. Like, right? I mean, some of that you almost like you kind of cringe a little bit. Like the worst thing, literally the worst, you pissed off Tim because he wrote a bad review. You guys blow him up and call him out, and Tim goes freaking postal and shows up at your restaurant. There's got to be some little concern about that, right?
Well, I mean, the bad reviews come. They come.
Right.
I hate to say it, but it's like 2021.
But you're not.
And somebody can have.
But every dinner, every meal is not 5-star every time.
I find it strange that in this day and age that people are actually going to take time to say something negative.
Right.
I always think of my mom. It's like, you got nothing nice to say, don't say it.
Right.
You know, and to actually go and to post something negative.
Right.
You know, not going back would probably be, you know.
Yeah.
If I don't have a good meal somewhere, I would never think of doing something like that. Anyway, to each their own.
Would eat there.
You know?
Yeah.
Tim went a little overboard, to say the least.
He did.
Messaging,
You've got to go back and look at it
Amador.
because it's crazy. But it got them a lot of run, a lot of love. It was crazy.
He kind of turned it into and immediately.
Yeah.
Like, once that
What happened in the
came
relationship with Tim to the restaurant though? Like, where did that end up? Like, is Tim
one-star
Did you win
review.
him back, or does he hate you for life?
That's to be continued. I don't know exactly how Tim is doing right now, or if he
This
plans
could all
on
be
actually
fake. There's
coming in
no
as
telling.
well.
Could be.
But
Tim is the new Herb, if you remember Herb
Yeah.
from Burger King.
Yeah. Could be.
Yeah, I think bad reviews is, to me, it's a chance to win back somebody. I look at it as like, okay, what can we do to make this better?
Right.
Yeah,
Well, we don't want to take a bunch of
initially
your
we were
time.
trying to do
Go
that,
ahead, sorry.
you know? No, I was like, initially we were trying to do that, and he kept
He just kept jabbing back and jabbing back.
Oh, you want the Rev rule? Don't reply more than twice.
Okay.
If they keep going after twice, they are doing it just to troll.
So so Tim
or blow up your social media, I guess.
Yeah, well, it worked for them. Worked for them. We don't want to take a bunch of your time. Thank you for being a perfect Crust customer. Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Have fun. We'll see you tonight at dinner.
Yes,
So,
can't wait.
Awesome.
Can't wait.
Thank you,
Take care,
brother.
everyone.